So when Kendrick Lamar released the untitled record, Watch the Party Die, the party that he was referring to, most of us assume was the party in hip hop. Now, it could be a number of parties he was referring to at the same time. It could be political parties. It could be the celebrity parties like the Diddy parties where you have to make sure you bring your own lotion and drinks before you go. But I think the main party he was talking about was the party approach to the music. See, when you're at a party, you're not really listening to the lyrics. The music doesn't have to mean anything. The music doesn't have to even really be coherent because you're inebriated, whether it be through alcohol or through other types of drugs. And who cares what they're saying because we're just having fun and being wild, right? And that has dominated hip hop for the past decade, I would say. And though it seemed like there was a fracture in the artists who make that kind of music, with the head of the snake, one known as Aubrey Graham, aka Drake, maybe becoming a little bit too powerful on that side of hip hop and being turned on by some of his so-called quote unquote friends, as he put it in a diatribe he had at a concert recently. It's fake friends, as he put it in a sensitive way. And as I say that, something came to my mind and I almost forgot. Trigger warning. If you are a member of OVHO Nation, this video may be disturbing to you. Some of these facts in this video may be problematic for you. If you are a fan of mumble rappers like 21 Savage, like Young Thug, like Future, I'm sorry, this video also may be triggering to you. So hit the like button, both of you all, OVHO Nation, mumble rap fans, hit the like button. Thank you very much. I know you like that part of the intro. Hit the like button and then exit the video now. But before you go, you are free to leave a hate comment. I will not respond to your hate comment. It might not even stay up there, but you are free to leave one anyway. But I think what we're about to see is a scramble to save the party, so to speak, and to save the genre of music known as mumble rap, as I think it was already coming to an end, but the Kendrick and Drake battle and the way that that battle ended and turned out definitely sealed the deal. Let's discuss it. All right, let's get into it. So what is happening on the mumble rap side of hip hop? What is happening with some of the biggest artists of the streaming era? And how big of a transformation is hip hop really going through? Let's get into it. First, let's start with 21 Savage is having a birthday party, or had a birthday party at the time I'm recording this video. And we know that Metro Boomin and Drake have had a beef with each other. They're both very close friends to 21 Savage. And they were both supposed to be at the party, right? If you look at this post here, you have Drake responding to the flyer 21 Savage released about the party. Okay, it was expected and reported by DJ Academics that both may be attending the party in this clip here. Let's watch that quickly.
What's happening in a few days is Drake is going to 21 Savage's birthday party. Metro is going to be at that birthday party. When is the birthday party? Let me see. So it's tomorrow, right? Drake is going to be there. Metro is going to be there. And from what I've gotten to is that I would not use the word squash, but I've understood, and that is probably the result of conversations. I don't know if necessarily between the two, but between mutual parties. Young Thug has tweeted out, Drake, Future, Metro, we all brothers. Music ain't the same without us collabing.
Now, what we saw in those couple clips is not only were they supposed to be at the party, there was also Young Thug from prison put this tweet up, or this Instagram post up about Future and Drake and Metro Boomin. We all brothers. Music ain't the same without us collabing. Well, that is true. That is very true. Music will not be the same without you all collabing. But does that mean music will be worse without you all collabing? Now, everybody has their opinion. If you are fans of these artists, congratulations to you, right? Shout out to you. You ignore my trigger warning in the beginning, and that's okay. You all are hard-headed. I understand that now. But I'm still gonna put the trigger warnings out there because I like to give people fair warning. I want to protect your mental health and peace. Okay, facts and things like that can be triggering to people. These facts in these videos can be triggering to people, and I understand that point, right? They're living in fantasy land a little bit. But if you look at streaming numbers overall, they were down in hip hop. Hip hop in 2023, I believe, was one of the worst years in hip hop for streaming numbers. Now, the genre was revived this year by the Drake and Kendrick battle. Now, I don't consider Drake a mumble rapper per se, but he does use these artists to get his credibility, or more credibility, in the hip hop culture in America. Again, now we go back to the third verse in Not Like Us, and how truthful and also damaging that verse is to Drake's career if he tries to continue the majority of his career in the hip hop space. I think that's always going to stick with him because he really doesn't have another way that he has progressed in the hip hop space besides getting credibility from mumble rappers. Now, for whatever reason, more of the purist, the artists that are purists in recent history have not collaborated with Drake very much other than J. Cole. Now, whether that's a decision by those artists like the A$AP Rockies, Tyler the Creators, Kendricks, etc., or if that's Drake not feeling that he needs them, or they're not big enough, or they're not attached enough to very, very young kids as a fan base. Sorry, gotta put it out there. But whatever the reason is, Drake tends to lean towards the Lil Yachty's and the 21 Savages and the Young Thugs, Sexy Red, etc., etc. The list goes on, right? And the thing is about hopping on these people's waves or just using them as collaborators, I think it's more than just Drake's choice. I think it's the choice of the record companies, and this is why. The thing about mumble rap artists is they don't really have talent. And I know this is controversial for some people, and people say, well, you're hating on them or you don't understand. No, they really don't. I understand music. I make music myself, have for a long time, and they don't have talent, right? But the thing about working with artists that don't have talent is they know they don't have talent for the most part. So they're very agreeable to whatever the record company needs them to do, right? From a messaging standpoint, from who they work with standpoint, from a touring standpoint, all of those things, because they have to make as much money as quickly as they can before the public realizes this person is not talented and I can do exactly what they're doing, which is why you have so many rappers in the world today, quote unquote rappers anyway. I mean, you have 12 and 13-year-old children who are rappers who don't even have ghostwriters. You know what I mean? I mean, Lil Bow Wow, Criss Cross, all of those young rappers from the past, you know, other people wrote those raps. Those kids didn't write those raps for the most part. So that low standard makes it easy to just push out anything, especially if it's selling. That makes it easy for the record companies, right? And plus, people who have talent tend to have egos and they have demands, and they don't just go for anything, right? They want their piece of the pie. They want a bigger piece of the pie. Look at Jay-Z's career. Once he realized he had the talent, and I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan, but you have to give him credit for making sure he got his value out of the record companies. Whether he did it in the snake way or not, he did make sure he got his value. And there are many other artists who went through the same things, even before Jay-Z and after, right? And that started to become the norm, whereas the artists, because they were talented and because they were unique, because they were talented, demanded more from the record companies. So the record companies found a way to make untalented people the stars of the genre. And that is now coming to an end. It was already coming to an end because not only were those artists aging out, but lack of talent is repetitive, right? Because you're not creative. So people get tired of it. And also the Kendrick and Drake battle not only showed the level difference of a creative person versus a non-creative person or a non-creative team of people, right? Or you know what, let me not say non-creative, let me say less creative team of people, right? Because they haven't been trying to create the most creative art. And then when they get in a battle with somebody who has been doing that, they get washed. So now you're going to see the mumble rappers realize that they can't really do without each other. And as the fall happens, because the fall is happening and mumble rap will be a thing of the past, or will be a niche, you know, a very small niche, so to speak. And the death of the record company as we know it is upon us. It's going to transform into something else, because with social media platforms, and I don't know why it took people so long to realize this, you don't need a middleman to sell your artistry to consumers. You don't need one, and you don't need a promoter. All that is at your fingertips. You know, if you have people and friends around you who are like-minded from a success standpoint, you all can contribute to this without having someone else profit from being a middleman in the distribution of your art and your artwork. So though this is a great time for both artists and fans, because the fans will get better quality of music and artistry, and the artists will get a bigger piece of the pie of the finance and the money that they actually generate through marketing and commercial revenue. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below about this, man. The mumble rap massacre, the end of mumble rap, and the scramble that we're about to see to try to save it, which I don't think is gonna work. Let me know what you think in the comments below, man. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me, hit the notification bell, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, share it to the hip hop purists out there and the people who love seeing this transition that you know. As always, thank y'all for watching. Watch one of these playlists of these videos that I got up here at the end, especially if you're new to the channel. Check out what we got going on over here. Thank you for watching as always, and we out.